AskReddit by Peeves Poltergeist. What phrase needs to die immediately? After reading all these, I just feel like we're sick of the internet. I definitely am, but I can't stop. Just because you end a rant with "D better" does not mean you're right. Yeah, this one really gets me fired up. It's such a self-righteous thing to say. But people aren't ready for that conversation is usually said about something the internet is already having that conversation about. Also, this is the internet. It is already having every ridiculous conversation possible. Your lukewarm political take on Twitter isn't shocking anyone. I'm so OCD. And it's never about real OCD things, just common things that 98% of people feel anyway, like I'm so OCD about locking the door when I go to the bathroom. Pop, followed by a video that is not, in fact, pop. I came here to say this. Why do I find it so infuriating? If I don't remember, it didn't happen. MF, do you remember your birth? Then they accuse you of gaslighting. Bitch, disagreeing with you is not gaslighting. You're assuming your memory is perfect and not at all biased. Nobody. Literally nobody. People don't like me because I tell it like it is. Or I have no filter. Not a phrase, but everyone is misusing gaslighting nowadays and it's cringy. It's the same with the word narcissist. Most corporate lingo, but touch base makes me want to rip my spine out. Let's carve some time out to interface about phrases that we think could be better. In these unprecedented times. It's funny how frequently this was used during the early days of COVID, since we specifically did have precedent from the 1918 flu, and a lot of the lessons learned from that directly applied to COVID. I don't know who needs to hear this. Oh? You don't? Then stfu. So, I did a thing. It's always when someone bought a car or got a haircut too. I'm sick of IYKYK. I don't even know what that means. Alpha male. I'm a software dev. Alpha means buggy and incomplete. As an empath. As an empath, I'm sensing you don't really like this phrase. You're not a real man, woman, if you don't. You're not a real man if you're a hologram. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. People who say that rarely have a best. I was today years old when. Whereas today I learned, till, is, in my opinion, absolutely fine. OMG, I do that too. I always knew I had, insert mental disorder, physical disorder, OCD, ADHD, PCOS, etc. here. Just because you have done it a total of 3 times or you do it, and it's only 1 out of 14 symptoms, doesn't mean you have it. Some people actually have these issues. Instagram and TikTok went wild with claiming everything is the result of a mental disorder. It's the new astrology. Tell me you don't, insert thing, without telling me you don't, insert thing. Tell me you don't do a thing without telling me you don't do the thing, without telling me you don't tell me you don't do a thing, without telling me you don't do the thing. Sorry, not sorry. Louder for the people in the back, cringe. You. If you do a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life, or you'll just stop loving that thing. When celebrities use this addendum phrase, as a human being, as opposed to